I became involved with, I guess, missions in general, probably in middle school or so, and that was just, stuff here locally in the Tuscaloosa area, volunteerism, through my youth group, through things at school, stuff like that. And I always just, always enjoyed serving others.
Ford captures the Acts 1:8 lifestyle. Acts 1:8 is love Christ where you are. Take that love for Christ wherever He asks you to go, from locally to across the world. And that's been Ford.
I see the love of God coming out in him real strong. I don't know a lot of boys his age, from even as a teenager, that wanted to go on mission trips. Ford is always ready and willing to go on a mission trip.
I'm very passionate about missions, and it's just something that I've always loved to do. And I think that until you've actually been there firsthand and kind of get to experience a little taste of being in a third world country, I don't think words will do it justice. Not only do I have the opportunity to serve, people in other countries, but also, have the privilege of being able to serve, those in my own hometown by being a firefighter at the city of Tuscaloosa. And I realize that, it gives you an opportunity to interact with, people within your own hometown that normally you might not interact with, and in hopes, we're making, a difference in their life.
I pray for him every day while he's away, on a mission trip or at work or on a job somewhere. He's in my constant prayer.
My relationship with my grandmother, she's a awesome, godly lady, and she's full of advice and wisdom, and knowing that she supports me 100%. I know that she's always there for me, and she's played a very vital part in my life.
I'm just real thankful that he's a mature young man and loves the Lord and witnesses, and it's just been a pleasure to watch him grow up.
As I think about Ford Nixon, I think about a young man who has really been consumed with the passion for Jesus Christ, which that has led to influence, which has led to impact, and that could take so many different forms. We were at a student ministry event, and the speaker said, "I want to demonstrate for you what 1 degree of separation looks like." And he said, "Let me tell you about Ford Nixon. Ford's a quiet guy, he's a humble guy, he just is about the Christ work." And he had Ford stand, and he said, "Look, if you've been invited or led to the Lord by Ford, I want you to stand." And dozens of people around the room stood. Then he asked the 1 degree question. He said, "Oh, by the way, if you have been impacted by one of these people," I would say 90% of the room stood. And so here you've got this humble, quiet, unassuming young man who literally in a room of 600 had impacted about 9 out of 10. And I sat in that moment and went, "Lord, it's not about the huge personality, it's about a man who lives under the influence of Christ and leaves the impact of Christ everywhere that he goes." And that's Ford Nixon.